is text the message WRMN 1410 to the number 94253 and you're in. You'll receive timely information about shopping show specials instantaneously as they happen. Message and data rates may apply. The voice of the Valley and the home of the radio shopping show, we are WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Out to Lunch with WRMN, AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town, broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin, serving the Fox River Valley. This is your host, Matt McNeil. As we broadcast out here from downtown Elgin, we're seeing some beautiful weather today, very similar to yesterday, too. Hopefully everyone's having a good day so far. It is Wednesday, Hump Day, middle of the week. Yes, means we're halfway through. That's pretty exciting for many people out there too, especially since it means we're halfway through until we get into the weekend. So there you go. We are broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin, serving the Fox River Valley. You can listen to us through the AM 1410 dial. Of course, you can also listen to us through the app, which is available for download for free on Google Play for Samsung and on the Apple Store for all the Apple device users out there like myself. Don't forget, you can also be a part of the conversation. Join live here as we stream live on youtube.com at WRMN Radio. If you would like to subscribe to our channel, give the video a like. You can feel free to do so. Keep up to date and in the loop with what's happening here in the Fox River Valley and with WRMN. Speaking of which and what's happening here, we're going to start with the temperatures and weather, the forecast. See if there's any updates here in contrast to yesterday. So it looks like we are going to be seeing a high of 85 degrees today, predicted to be nice and sunny throughout the whole day. We get into tonight, we do see partly cloudy, dropping down to a low of 57. I've been noticing within the past week or so a nice pattern of a little bit cooler temperatures into the nighttime too. And in fact, we've been, Ryan and I have been going on walks even a little bit later in the night. Usually we go around 7:30ish. Now we've been going around like 8:30ish because it's been getting nice and cooler. So it definitely feels like the fall temperatures for sure. And that's what we're noticing here. A little bit higher temperatures throughout the day, still the summer weather, but nice and cooler as we get through into the nighttime. Definitely more so of the fall temperatures. So I can't complain too much, I have to say. We're going to be seeing tonight low of 57. Tomorrow on Thursday is mostly sunny. We are going to be seeing here clear with periodic clouds as we get into Thursday night. It's a high of 88, so it's going to be a little bit more toastier outside coming up tomorrow. Then it drops down to a low of 63 degrees as we get into Thursday night. As we creep closer to the weekend here, we're going to be seeing on Friday a high of 85 degrees, dropping down to a low of 58 degrees into Friday night. Friday is predicted to be partly cloudy throughout the day, and then we start to see it clear a little bit as we get into Friday night. Saturday rolls around here. We do see a prediction of a high of 87 with a low of 61, a nice weekend day to do some fun outdoor activities. We are going to be seeing it being partly cloudy throughout the day and then mostly cloudy as we get closer to the afternoon and evening. That is going to be for Saturday. As we head on into Sunday, the end of the week, and also early into next week, that's when we're going to start to see some more rain coming in through here, which we definitely do need some rain. So we see a high of 79 degrees, so we see the temperatures drop more so into the 70s. We see it being scattered showers that we're going to be seeing predicted here for Sunday. The scattered showers are going to be coming in around the afternoon time. Before that, it'll just be cloudy. So we'll see the clouds accumulate and then some showers here. Showers and continuing on going into Sunday night with a low of 58. This blends in with next week, Monday, starting of the week, a high of 76 with a low of 55 the majority of the day. That is the morning and then also the afternoon and evening. More so into the evening that it's going to be in the 60s, higher 60s. We are seeing a prediction of showers and isolated thunderstorms throughout the whole day for Monday, for the start of the week. Next week, we see for Tuesday a high of 74 and a low of 53 degrees. Scattered showers predicted as we get closer, or a continuum of from what is Monday night into Tuesday. Chance of showers in the morning, and then it does start to clear up a little bit, being mostly cloudy through the rest of the day Tuesday, dropping down to a low of 53 degrees for Tuesday night. Then we get into next Wednesday here. We do see a prediction of partly cloudy, mostly cloudy, kind of a mixture of both. No prediction of rain as of right now, according to the radar here, but again, you never know until it happens. So that is a high of 75 degrees and a low of 52 degrees as we get into Wednesday night. So those are the temperatures. We're going to start off here with some fun, amazing stories. Now, I usually have been reading through quite a bit of the inspirational stories here. Let's hop on a different train here on sunnyskies.com and talk a little bit about a funny story here. So this was posted yesterday. A hilarious veterinarian clinic signs warn of a problem cat. So I guess that there was there was a problem cat apparently here. Simba is a problem. This was posted on September 17th. A vet clinic's warning sign about a troublesome resident cat named Simba are bringing some much needed laughter to the internet. In a viral Instagram post by Logan Kersey, he shared a video of the clinic's numerous signs, all centered around one thing: Simba is a problem. Even one of the signs says, "Please shut front door behind you so Simba does not get out." And one viewer commented, "Simba would be able to manipulate me in a second." Caution, Simba might bite if his rear end is touched. So there's another one. Let's see another one here. "Please keep the door shut. Simba will get into the toilet and drink toilet water." So there you go. Definitely a little pesky little cat there. We shall see. The fact that these signs are often written differently and in different pages lets me know that it started out as with one sign and then more signs were added. Looks like here that was according to one user there too. Some other signs here too: "Please do not let Simba eat your hair. He will get sick. Thank you." Oh, and there he is. Now, does that look, if you're watching on YouTube, does this look like a menace cat to you? I don't think so. I think it's cute, but they shall see, whoever is out there. We all knew the man was orange well before the reveal. When user joked, we knew it was an orange cat from the very first sign, another wrote. So just a funny little story there, posted on to sunnyskies.com. So there you go. That and more can be found on sunnyskies.com. Just a little cute little funny story there. Sounds like Simba is a problem. So maybe not. Maybe to the veterinarians they are, but maybe to others they see it as, no, he's just just a curious cat. Just a curious cat. There you go. Let's see here. We'll continue on. This is under news on foxvalleymagazine.com. This was posted by foxvalleymagazine.com. This is another day, another fake threat at Elgin's Larkin High School. Oh goodness, this is a suspect that's in custody, so this recently just happened. So I wanted to share this information with you. Thank you to Fox Valley Magazine for posting this. Let's read about it. This was posted today. For a second straight day, Elgin Larkin High School received a bogus social media threat, and for the second straight day, the culprit was identified and arrested. On Monday, an 18-year-old student was arrested and charged with a Class 4 felony in relation to a threat made against the school. On Tuesday at 7:12 a.m., the school resource officer, along with Larkin High School staff, investigated a second school threat at Larkin High School. The student who sent a second social media threat was quickly identified and located, and it was determined that the threat was not credible. Juvenile was taken into custody, and the case was reviewed by the Kane County State's Attorney's Office, which authorized one count of disorderly conduct, threat of violence in school, at a school, which is a Class 4 felony. The juvenile was transported to the Kane County Juvenile Justice Center pending a future court date. According to the K-12 school shooting database from January of 2023 to June of 2024, which is the latest reporting period available, there have been 853 confirmed cases of false school threats, or known as swatting in the United States as well too. So That was posted on the Fox Valley Magazine, so this and more can be found on there. Again, foxvalleymagazine.com. We are approaching 10:16 here. We're going to take a quick time out. We'll be back with more Out to Lunch with WRMN AM 1410 in just a bit. Stay tuned.
Taqueria Las Cumbres, Crystal Lake's authentic Mexican restaurant on Grant Street, is open for carryout. For over 15 years, Taqueria Las Cumbres has been serving up all of your favorite Mexican dishes and doing it better than the rest. Recently voted the best in McHenry County. Stop in and carry out the authentic taste of Mexico and see for yourself. Support local for lunch and dinner today and place an order from Taqueria Las Cumbres. Call 815-455-8200 for Taqueria Las Cumbres of downtown Crystal Lake.
As the Elgin Police Department continues to participate in the Distracted Driving campaign, they wanted to share some tips from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration website regarding safe driving. If you are expecting a text or need to send one, pull over and park your car in a safe location. Once you are safely off the road and parked, it's safe to text. Designate your passenger as your designated texter. Allow them to access your phone to respond to calls or messages. Do not engage in social media scrolling or messaging while driving. Are you struggling not to text and drive? Activate your phone's Do Not Disturb feature or put your cell phone in the trunk, the glove box, or the back seat of your vehicle until you arrive at your destination. Remember, the Elgin Police are conducting directed patrols to enforce distracted driving violations. Just drive and stay safe. A message from our friends at the Elgin Police Department and your friends here at WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
The Triple Berry Cafe of Crystal Lake offers incredible breakfast and lunch options for you, and now the coffee bar is open for you to enjoy. Stop in and enjoy a relaxing cup of coffee in a peaceful setting, and if you're hungry, the Triple Berry Cafe is ready to provide you with homemade goodness. Enjoy omelets, skillets, pancakes, crepes, waffles, and much more for breakfast. Stop in at the Triple Berry Cafe for lunch and enjoy signature sandwiches, burgers, wraps, salads, and healthy options are available as well. Triple Berry Cafe, just off Randall Road in Crystal Lake. Now with a coffee bar.
Wake up, Fox River Valley. WRMN AM 1410 is shaking things up with a brand new weekday lineup that'll keep you informed, entertained, and engaged. I'm Marky B, WRMN Program Director and host of The First Shift, inviting you to start your day with The First Shift from 6 to 10 a.m. Monday through Friday. Larry Jones, Jakes, myself, and the entire First Shift team bring you the latest local news, entertainment, and, my favorite, more to kick off your morning. Then it's Out to Lunch with Matt McNeil from 10 until 1 p.m. Tune in for your midday fix of news, interviews, community happenings, and of course, the legendary WRMN Tradio Show. In the afternoon, join us for Fox Valley Afternoons from 2 until 6 p.m. Tammy and friends will chat lifestyle from 2 to 4, while Sonar and his crew dive into politics and news from 4 until 6. Plus, get to know the movers and shakers of the Fox River Valley with exclusive interviews, too. Don't miss out on our new local lineup that's tailor-made for you. WRMN AM 1410, the talk of the town. Tune in and turn it up.
All right, welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town. Feel free to check out our website, WRMN1410.com. You can be a part of the conversation, of course, if you'd like to, as well. As we take you out to lunch, we hope you're having a good day so far. Still the morning time here. Maybe like to go out for breakfast, get some good lunch, stop for some dinner, drinks, desserts. Lots of things in the Fox River Valley covered here at WRMN. We do have a caller on hold. We'll take it to the phone lines here. Hi there, caller. You're on with WRMN.
Hi, Matt.
Well, hello to you. How are you doing today?
I'm good. I actually tried to ring you last night, but I couldn't get through because when I rang up, instead of talking to you, there was a woman on the other end, and she was talking about the Gaza Strip.
Huh. Maybe it was the wrong phone number, or was it it was the 1410?
Yeah.
Huh.
That's weird. I know.
I don't know. I do not know. Oh, you know what? I know what it was because I had an interview.
It was what?
Yeah, I had an interview yesterday.
Yeah.
That might have been why. You might have heard the interview. That's why.
I don't know if it was during an interview.
Yeah, so I was doing an interview with the Elgin Community College. They are located here in Elgin. They're expanding on their manufacturing and technology building. So that's the interview that I did. Yeah. So how are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm good. Did you hear about the 2 stories that I told Marky B and Tammy earlier?
No, I didn't. What were the stories?
Well, there was one cute one and one not so cute. Which one do you want to hear first?
We'll start with the cute one. Start of the day. Something nice.
Okay, well, this is on the news. Actually, they both were on the same news channel, just on Tuesday morning. And the first one, there was this koala who climbed down from a tree and wandered into a supermarket in a town or city somewhere here in Australia. I'm not sure where, I can't remember where. But he wandered into a supermarket that he'd been in several times before.
Oh, goodness.
And the staff saw him wandering around, and then he climbed up a ladder, and this ladder had wheels on it. So the staff, they wheeled it out the door and back to a tree outside, away from traffic so he wouldn't get run over. And they're thinking of maybe it was suggested that they should make him a mascot and give him a name.
Hey, that would be nice. In honor of him, he's supporting the store by going, or they're supporting the sports. The koala is supporting the store by going in.
Yeah.
They make him the mascot. That sounds like fun. And they wheeled him out too. It sounds like on the. That's cute. That's a nice little story.
He was on a step ladder. He climbed up a step ladder and they wheeled him out.
That's cute. Hopefully he didn't cause any ruckus.
Probably not, but he made everyone smile because he would have made everyone's day wandering into the shop there, because every so often, it gets on the news every time, but every so often, a koala will climb down from a tree and wander into a business, could be any kind of business, and it'll make everyone's day, and everyone will be smiling, taking photos and wanting to help the little fella, and it's
That's
very cute.
Well, that's a cute story. Yeah, little stories like that. When I read like sunnyskies.com and I read those funny inspirational stories, that's a nice one there too. I talked about one about a pesky little cat. We talked earlier today. Did you hear that one?
I heard you mention something about a cat.
Yeah, it was going to a veterinary clinic, and it was kind of like, I don't know, just like wouldn't leave, or it was the cat was being kind of nosy, I guess. People thought like, oh, he's a pesky cat. I don't know. So
was it a stray one?
I don't think so. Named him Simba. Simba the cat. And then what's the second story you were going to tell me?
This one is not so cute.
Oh boy.
Mark and Tammy and everyone else probably would have heard it, but I'll tell you. In Sydney, just this week, probably Monday or Tuesday morning, there was this young thug who went into a few residential streets, and there were some cars parked out the front of the houses. He went up to every single car and slashed two tires on the driver's side.
Oh goodness!
He ended up slashing $40,000 worth of car tires.
Jeez. Did they say why?
Nope.
Yeah.
They haven't caught him yet. There's a manhunt out for him.
Oh well, that's not good. Yeah, I don't know why people do that. What's the point?
Me either, but
I don't know.
he slashed the tires. Both the two tires on the driver's side, and he slashed them. And when it was caught on a camera that was attached to a house across the road, from where the cars are parked, and he could be seen on camera, on this house camera, and he was slashing the tires.
Oh, goodness.
So he slashed $40,000 worth of car tires.
That is, I don't know, that's a lot of cars. Well, that's a lot of tires.
Yeah.
So, well, I hope he gets caught and has to pay for it.
And I hope he's going to have a big bill to pay if they make him pay it.
Exactly. Yeah. I like the koala story better.
Yeah, I don't think he has that kind of money.
Oh, yeah. I can't imagine. So, my goodness. Well, there's always news keeping us up to date. And, I mentioned the news here, too, about things that aren't good, things that are. I always like to bring up the sunnyskies.com to kind of start people off with a nice news, nice fun, little story there.
Yeah.
Because, in the days, we hear about, everything that's happening. It's good to keep informed, but sometimes it's like, well, we need some good news. We need something fun. We need something cute, something funny, heartwarming, things like that, too. So.
Yeah, there's a children's book here that's been written a long time ago. It was written way back in the early 1900s called Blinky Bill, The Adventures of Blinky Bill. And Blinky Bill's a koala. In the story, right at the start, when he was born, and all the excitement of his birth is being mentioned in the story, there is a koala who is a reverend in the tree, in the story. Guess what the koala reverend's name is?
I don't know. What's the name?
Reverend Fluffy Ears.
Fluffy Ears?
Reverend Fluffy Ears, yeah.
Interesting. Reverend Fluffy Ears. And this is a book from the 90s, you said?
From the early 1900s.
The early 1900s.
It's a children's story, and it's called The Adventures of Blinky Bill. And it's at the start of the story when Blinky Bill has been born, and all the excitement among the wildlife and the animals in the bush. Yeah, he's just...
Well, that's cute.
There's a Reverend Fluffy Ears.
That sounds like a cute book. That sounds like a good book to read to kids.
Yeah, it is.
Very good. Well, we're going to take a quick time out pretty soon here as we get to the bottom of the hour news. Thanks for calling in, and I hope you have a good rest of your day today.
Okay, and I hope you do too.
All right. Thanks again, Derica.
All right, see ya.
All righty. Bye-bye now. All right, Derica calling in here to WRMN from Australia, letting us know some of the news, keeping us up to date with what's happening outside of the Fox River Valley, all the way in Australia. How about that? Definitely get we get a nice group of people here on WRMN, not just locals, also as well as people near and far. People in near and far, like how I'd put it there. There you go. So this does wrap it up here for the first half hour of the show. Afterwards, we'll continue on. What I want to do is, of course, we'll talk about some of the local. Later in the day, we'll bring up some of the local festivals and events by FoxValleyMagazine.com. But I'll suggest to you a place, good food, awesome service that I went to yesterday for a little later of a lunch in Crystal Lake. You might be familiar with the place. Very delicious, awesome service, and I'm going to give a good testimonial today on them too. So stay tuned. We'll be back with more Out to Lunch with WRMN in just a bit.
With your 1410 WRMN Newsflash, I'm Sean Curdan.
Brought to you by Linzette's.
In an unexpected turn of events, Middle River Power has decided to keep its Elgin Energy Center operational, scrapping earlier plans to close the 540-megawatt gas-fired plant in Illinois. This decision follows a significant surge in capacity prices in the PJM interconnection area, where prices skyrocketed to $270 per megawatt per day. Kane County has made its draft for the 2025 fiscal year budget publicly accessible, inviting residents to scrutinize and understand how their tax dollars might be allocated, totaling $416.7 million. It's a 4% decrease from the previous year. 18-year-old Manny Davis is under arrest after a school resource officer spearheaded an urgent investigation into a threat against Larkin High School. Elgin Police Department, upon verifying the threat's lack of credibility, charged Davis with one count of disorderly conduct, specifically making a threat of violence against the school a Class 4 felony. With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Kernan.
Flo here from Progressive to tell you how you get more than great savings with us. You get customer service access through our mobile app, online chat, or by phone.
That's a lot of ways I can get in touch with you. I see what's going on here. You can't name favorites, but I'm your number one customer.
Actually, we offer all our customers these ways to contact us.
I'm sure you give just any customer your personal
company
contact info.
Well, you did call us more than any other customer this year. So in that sense, you are our number one customer.
Get help from Progressive through the website, app, chat, or phone. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
I spray and scrub, but the soap scum in my bathtub is still there.
I spray and scrub, but the burnt sauce on my stovetop sticks around.
Sprays can leave grime behind, but Mr. Clean Ultra Foamy Magic Eraser combines the scrubbing power of an eraser with the cleaning power of Dawn to melt away tough messes on contact.
Just wet, squeeze, and erase.
Stop spraying, start erasing, and clean with more magic than ever with Ultra Foamy Magic Eraser.
Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN. Road game for the Bears this Sunday. They take on the Colts in Indianapolis. Rookie quarterback Caleb Williams, no surprise, bruised up after suffering through 7 sacks on Sunday against the Texans. The Cubs came up short at Wrigley Field on Tuesday. It was a 4-3 setback against Oakland. Jordan Wicks suffered the loss. He went 5 innings and allowed 4 runs on 7 hits. The Cubs remain 6 games out of a wild card in the National League with time running out. The White Sox had their 3-game winning streak snapped last night. It was a 5-0 shutout loss against the Angels in Anaheim. Angels starter Griffin Canning went 6 innings. He struck out 6 and allowed 3 hits. The Sox dropped to 36 and 116. That's just 4 losses away from tying the Major League record of 120 losses in a season. Bundle auto and home, renters or condo, and save with Progressive. I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
Imagine your team always looking and feeling their best in high-performance technical workwear. Cintas can make it happen. They have garments for almost every job imaginable. And with the Cintas Workwear program, you get freshly laundered garments delivered every week for everyone on your team. Great garments without the bother of laundry. That's a real perk for employees. Find out how Cintas can boost team image and morale. Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
Our daughter Jessie loves playing detective.
But since we discovered she has sensitive skin, we've been playing detective too.
We thought the problem was our puppy.
But it was actually our old detergent. So we switched to Tide Free and Gentle.
Tide Free and Gentle has no dyes or perfumes, so it's gentle on her skin.
If it's gotta be clean, it's gotta be Tide Free and Gentle. This back-to-school season, Tide and Downy are giving back with $1.5 million in scholarships. Enter to win. No purchase necessary. US/TC 17+. End September 30th. Rules. Tide.com/scholarship/official.
All right, welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN, AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town. Hopefully you're having a good day so far. Happy Wednesday. We are in the middle of the week. Yes, we're in the middle of the week. Something to very much so look forward to. We have a caller on hold again here. We'll take it to the phone lines. Hi there, caller. You're on with WRMN.
Hey, Matt, the old Chop Jack. How you doing?
Well, hello, Fred. How you doing today?
Doing good. Did you already do Tradio?
So Tradio is going to be at 12:30.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
All right, no problem. Then. Hey, I was trying to reach you earlier about we can schedule an interview next Wednesday, like at noon.
Oh, of course.
For our event we're hosting, I'll bring Pastor Jack and a couple of the other pastors that are involved.
Oh, absolutely. So do you have my email?
I don't.
Okay, or you know what? Even calling is fine too.
Yeah, I'll give you a buzz later, like in your next break. We can work out those details.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. Talk to you soon.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Bye-bye now. All right, very cool. Potential interview there. Nice. Yes. Trying to get some good interviews here on the radio, of course, during Out to Lunch. Had a good one yesterday about Elgin Community College. I very much enjoyed that interview. So what I want to do here is I'm going to bring up one national day today, a little early. I'm excited. I have to say I don't know if I'm going to have one today because I had one yesterday, and I think I had one the day before too. Yeah, I've been having quite a few of these a little bit, so I'm a little bit out of it, with them. But it's National Cheeseburger Day. Happy National Cheeseburger Day, everybody. I'm a little bit burgered out right now. I had one yesterday, and I've been having them quite often more now because they're so good. Of course. Oh my goodness. But I'm a little bit burgered out today on National Cheeseburger Day because I just had one yesterday. So happy National Cheeseburger Day today. It honors America's favorite sandwich with a slice of cheese. Celebrate this delicious food holiday together. Maybe you celebrated yesterday. That's what I did yesterday. And what I did yesterday was have a nice cheeseburger from Freddy's. I went to Freddy's Frozen Custard. Now, I went to the one in Crystal Lake at 5500 Northwest Highway Unit A in Crystal Lake. I went there, and I did have their burger. So you walk into Freddy's Frozen Custard, right? You know, it's, red and white is really their theme. So you've got kind of the 50s style of diner. You got the nice vaulted ceilings. You have kind of the 50s style diner style that includes like the round clocks on the walls. You get like the nice cushioned booths and chairs. The table that has kind of like almost like a salt and pepper look to it design, if you know what I mean. When it comes to kind of that design here. So Freddy's Frozen Custard. I went there yesterday. It was very good. I'll bring up here what the interior looks like because they're a pretty big chain restaurant. So if you go to Freddy's.com, you'll notice they have a lot of different locations here at Freddy's. So they're actually not a smaller business. They're actually a little bit of a bigger business. They're a restaurant chain. And if you look inside, of course, what a lot of the buildings look like, they're all pretty much similar in how they look. So you've got the checkered flooring, you've got the red and silver table and tabletops and chairs, booths. You've got like the red hanging lights. You've got like a lot of the older posters up there too. So it's a very light, warm feel that you get in there too. Kind of like a spunky 50s warm feel. So it's pretty, it definitely a diner style place to go to. A little bit larger in scale. So it's not like a small diner. There's actually a lot of space. There's a lot of tables and chairs. So it's like a small diner feel, but expanded is the best way to describe it. And again, it's everything is very clean cut there too. The fries are very clean cut, made fresh. They're a little small, so you have to get a big size if you're coming hungry. The burgers are very good there too. I got the classic double burger yesterday. It came with full slices of pickles on there too. So they take like a regular kosher dill pickle and they slice it. They slice it into like 2 or 3 slices and they put that on there too. So it's not like you're getting those little pickles that slide off the burger and you're like, oh, come on. That happens. I'm like, oh, the burger, sometimes it's slimy and the little pickle pieces kind of slide off of it and you're like, all right, I'll just pick it up and eat it. But they stay on the burger here too because they're longer. They're cut longer in slices too, which is nice. Not a lot of places I've been to that serve burgers do that, where they cut them in longer slices. So that's nice. It keeps it secure on the burger. You can still enjoy all the ingredients put together too. So very good. So I very much enjoyed it. I had been to Freddy's before. I don't think I've ever had their burger before. No, I never have, actually. So this was the first time I had their burger. I thought it was very good. It was the original double combo. So that's what I got yesterday. It's 2 steak burger patties. You get the cheese on there. You get mustard on there too. Onions and pickles. And then it's on a toasted bun. And it's also served with your choice of side and a drink. So I got a side, I got a fountain drink. I just had lemonade, which was very refreshing. Then I got the side of fries too. So I thought it was pretty good. The original there, very delicious. The service was great too. The manager, Michael, was very friendly, absolutely just super friendly as well too. So they're also very informative too. So they know their menu. They know how it's made too, of course. So they're very much on top of it. And the food came out pretty fast as well, too. So I very much enjoyed it. Some other options that you can try out. They have their grilled cheese steak burger combo. They also offer the bacon and cheese. You can try the California style. They have patty melts. You can do even sandwiches outside of burgers. So if you prefer maybe more of like a chicken sandwich, they offer spicy and regular chicken sandwiches. They offer grilled sandwiches. If you are vegetarian or vegan, they do offer veggie burgers that you can try out. And again, you can even just, if you're vegan and you don't have any animal products on there, you can just get like, you can just get the veggie burger beef with whatever you like on there that's vegan. So they have those options there. They offer all beef hot dogs. You can do chicken tenders too. And those are the sandwiches. Savory sides, you don't have to necessarily just get fries. They also do offer tater tots. You can also get onion rings there too. They have cheese curds. You can get it as a cheese fries. You can also do baked lays if you want to go a little bit more healthier, or Mott's a natural applesauce. Great for the fall season too. You can also try, of course, their other drinks. They have the fountain drinks. You can also do apple juice milk and chocolate milk there too. Now, of course, if you also want to pair it with the delicious style of a dessert, you can try their frozen custard desserts there too. They do have available now their pumpkin pie shake. They have their concrete mixer there as well. Signature turtle, peanut butter cup, and banana is another flavor that you can try out there. They also offer Oreo custard sandwiches, mug root beer floats. You can even buy them in the pints and the quarts. The nice thing there too is the sauces and dressings. Right at the top front of the counter there, you can purchase the sauces and dressings. So you can try their fry sauce, their jalapeno fry sauce, and seasonings that you can purchase for yourself. So you can have it at home. You can take it to work. If you like the Freddy's sauce, you can take it to you anywhere by purchasing them too. So that's very nice. Some other things that you can check out here too, of course, going to their main website is freddys.com. Again, it's a nice place, very a good atmosphere. They have, again, lots of space to sit too, and it feels like an old-fashioned style of a diner, much more expanded though too. You can even try. They also sometimes have like limited time offer. Menu offerings there too. So I encourage you try to look at locations. So you can search city, zip, or state. So we'll just look up here closer to the Elgin area of 60120, and the closest one that we've got here within the area. So we've got, like the Glendale Heights, Lake Zurich, Crystal Lake. This is the one that I went to. Yep, that's it. And it was very nice. It was a good place to go to. So definitely want to check that out. You can also start an order there too, so you can take a look at the menu on their website and see what they have to offer. Because some particular locations might have items and others maybe won't. So it's good to double check on that too before you head on in. Because some of them might not have them. See, here's one that came up that I didn't see before. This is at the Crystal Lake location that I didn't see at the main one. So they had caramel apple pie concrete. So they offer that too. And again, you can customize your order as well. So you can get a caramel swirl and the pumpkin pie shake if you like. You can always do that customization too. If you like it just as a dish with no toppings, just straight up frozen custard, that's also good as well too. So check it out. That's freddys.com. You can also visit freddysusa.com for more information. You can also check out their catering menu as well, which is featured on their website. Look at all that goodness. And again, like I said before, you can also buy their fry sauces by the bottle, which is pretty nice too. So it's not like they're hiding anything. It's not like, oh no, this is the secret sauce that you don't get to have for yourself. Just, you know what I mean? Like, you can buy the sauce by the bottle too. So it's not like they're hiding anything, which is good. Very good place, high quality food, awesome service, great staff there too. I give them a round of applause. I had a very good meal, and they were very hospitable as well. So I highly recommend Freddy's Frozen Custard. Absolutely. The time is 10:45. I'm going to take another quick time out. We'll be back with more Out to Lunch with WRMN AM 1410, taking you out to lunch, maybe making you hungry as well. Stay tuned. We'll be back in just a bit.
Hit the open road and experience the fresh air of Wisconsin at the Grand Stay Hotel and Suites in Mount Horeb. This award-winning hotel is just outside Madison. Mount Horeb is known as the troll capital of the world. Families can go on a troll hunt through the historic downtown or check out Cave of the Mounds just minutes down the road. The Grand Stay offers a beautiful pool and a hot tub with year-round fun. Visit grandstaymounthoreb.com today to schedule your visit.
Renata's Old Salem Cafe is now Renata's German restaurant, with old family recipes for delicious Bavarian dinners. Renata's is also known for breakfast and lunch. Renata's German restaurant has fresh baked German pastries. For a hearty breakfast, try Renata's for pancakes, skillets, and more. They've also set the standard for catering excellence. Try Renata's German restaurant off Irving Park, west of Wise Road in Hanover Park. Visit renatasgermanrestaurant.com.
Michael Brown, former Undersecretary of Homeland Security and Director of FEMA, is your new full-time host of The Weekend, which airs every Saturday from 4 to 7 p.m. right here on WRMN. Each week on the popular 3-hour program, Brown offers listeners a fresh take on the weekend talk with his provocative insights into current events, politics, and culture. So late in the day on Saturday, make it a point to catch The Weekend with Michael Brown right here on WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
Ever take your car through the auto emissions lane only to experience the sinking feeling that your car has failed the test? Don't fret. Let Meineke at 376 Sundown in South Elgin fix the problem for you. Meineke's mechanics will determine the exact problem with your vehicle and suggest necessary repairs with Meineke's diagnostic service. Pass that test with help from the trained Meineke technicians. Call today for your appointment. 847-888-9644. That's 847-888-9644. Attention all burger enthusiasts and game aficionados. Celebrate a century of excellence at Mott's Lounge. Proudly serving the community for 100 years under 5 generations of passionate ownership. Sink your teeth into our hand-pressed fresh burgers bursting with flavor, crafted just the way you like them. And while you're here, enjoy our exclusive drink specials, perfect for toasting to our milestone anniversary. Plus, challenge your luck with our state-of-the-art gaming machines, adding an extra thrill to your visit. Join us at Mott's Lounge and be a part of history in the making. Here's to another century of great food, fun, and memories. Mott's Lounge, where every visit is a celebration. For more information, visit us online at mottslounge.com.
All right, welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN, AM 1410, Voice of the Valley. Talk of the town. Definitely some good places around the area that you can get some good food. Yes, yes, yes. And with this being said here, I'm going to talk about another place to consider going to. Now, I did just talk about the Freddy's Frozen Custard. So Freddy's Frozen Custard and Steak Burgers, they have multiple different locations. They're a little bit more of a bigger chain restaurant. They're also in multiple different states as well. But there is this another place here too that does also offer frozen custard that I haven't talked about in a while. And in the past, we've had them on the Shop Show and things. They're no longer on with us here on Shop Show, the Shop Show side of things. However, good place to go to when it comes to their frozen custard. Also, very good fries. When it comes to big portion of fries, like you're like, just load up with the fries. I want them home cut. This is the place to go to. This is located in East Dundee at 16 East Main Street. Many people out there know about them. It's Van's Frozen Custard. Van's Frozen Custard. Very nice place to go to. Now, I haven't been to Van's in a really long time. It's actually been quite a while since I've been. In fact, if I remember correctly, I think the last time I went, my grandma was still alive, because we used to go to Van's with her here and there occasionally. And I've got some stories with that too. My grandma Isabel was a Dundeeite with the owner of the D'Angelo Water, which was really just up the road from Van's Frozen Custard. On if you go up East Main Street, we had our own 9 D'Angelo Road, right within the Forest area, right near the Lutheran Church and School. Within the Forest area is where the business was. So we definitely have, are familiar with the area, especially my dad, and especially, may she rest in peace, my grandma was very much so familiar with the area. And Van's Frozen Custard, she did like going there, and she liked getting the, I think she liked the chicken tenders. She liked getting that too. Also on the wall at Van's Frozen Custard, there's an old picture. I'm going to see maybe if I can find it. I don't know if they still have it up there too. Yeah, I think they might still have it. I'll have to see if I can find a picture. And if you're watching live on YouTube here, you'll also be able to see it as well. Yeah, so there's an old picture of what the building used to be, which was a gas station. And in the picture, there's like 2 guys standing, and one of them was one of my grandma's friends' younger brother, Art Franson. My grandma was friends with Myrtle Franson, and he's in one of the pictures. So my grandma was just in awe when she saw this. She goes, "It's Art Franson." So she definitely, WRMN here is Talk of the Town. My grandma Isabel was definitely the Dundee Talk of the Town. She knew everyone. She always asked if she met someone, she'd be like, "Are you from Dundee?" All the time. She always had to wonder if you were from Dundee. So just a cute little story there too. But Van's Frozen Custard is an American cafe. It's located in East Dundee. They have nice outdoor seating, and this is definitely, I would say, a hot spot for a lot of bikers, bicyclists. I meant to say bicyclists, because every time I pass Van's Frozen Custard when they're open, I always see people who are on their bikes in the area. They have their bikes parked, and they're sitting and they're eating their frozen custard, or they're having like a burger or a sandwich or something like that. Because if you're familiar with the East Dundee area, they have that bike trail, and there's always a lot of people who are bicycling in the area too. It's definitely a hot spot to do some bicycling too, which it's pretty nice. So it's a nice little hot spot, little pit stop to go to after maybe a nice ride on your bicycle. Get some nice, cool frozen custard, bite to eat. Definitely why they're popular too. Again, the fact is that their location is right near where the bike trail is and where a lot of people go. That's why they're very popular, and they're doing very well too. Is because of the location of where they are. Because there's a lot of people, again, coming through, riding their bicycles. They're getting tired. They're like, okay, I got to stop in and get something to eat. Plus, their sign is a bright red sign, so of course you can't miss it. So they are doing very well as well too. Very good place to go to. A nice kind of bricked, rustic style of eatery with a good amount of fries too. You get a lot of fries with your meal too, from my experience. So if you go to the website, vansfrozencustard.com, as we are talking about some good places that do offer some good custard treats. This is one of them here. Flavor of the day, today's key lime pie. That's their flavor of the day. They're at 16 East Main Street in East Dundee. Good place to check out too. They offer some good menu offerings. Again, I haven't been there in a while, so I've yet to go back. We can also try them out soon here. Maybe I'll have to go. We'll see. Maybe next week I'll go. I'm trying to get out to more places and trying more foods while I can, for sure. So, because then I like to report back to you. the folks out there that listen into WRMN on Out to Lunch. So hot dogs, you can get their hot dogs made the Van's way. It's grilled to perfection on a toasted bun, so you get the nice toasted bun there too. It's not the crumbly, flimsy bun. It's a nice toasted bun. You can do a Chicago dog, which is a Windy City classic. They also do offer food sides, including fresh cut fries, sweet potato fries, mixed fries. You can do frozen grapes and even bananas as a nice side there too. So if you want to go a little bit healthier, there's an option. They also offer, of course, their burgers. You can try their different lineup of burgers with different ingredients. Chicken tenders. They also do offer like a chicken tender sandwich. So what you can do is get it on a burger bun with like fries and the ingredients that usually go into like a standard burger, like pickles, onions, and then you can get it as chicken tenders. So you can get like 2 strips of chicken tenders and eat it as a sandwich there too. So something a little bit more creative that you can try out there. So that's their menu. It's a smaller menu, but still a good list to choose from here. Sandwiches, again, grilled chicken sandwich. You can do their chicken tender sandwich, which I talked about. It's actually not 2, it's 3 of their signature chicken tenders on their fresh golden buns. You can get grilled cheese, veggie grilled cheese as well. They have their BLTs there. You can do a bacon grilled cheese. I don't think I've ever had a bacon grilled cheese. That sounds pretty good. Lots of different toppings. All burgers include their fresh fries. You can also substitute with sweet potato fries. You can add grilled onions, jalapenos, or grilled mushrooms. So they have their good options there when it comes to their food. Now, of course, their custard, they have a long lineup of different flavors to choose from, which you can pair with your meal or even just go there for their custard. You can try their shakes and malts, which are always made fresh daily. They offer their Boston shake. You can try their snowball. You can try their banana split and lots of different toppings. So, of course, you can try different sauces, different fruits, cookies as well there too, candies. They have a whole list of candies, nuts, premium nuts there too. You can do it in a cup or a cone. And then, of course, they also do offer concrete mixers there too. They offer sundaes as well. So they have some good stuff. When it comes to their sundaes. You can even do like a nice Oreo fluff sundae. That sounds pretty delicious. Hot fudge, marshmallow fluff, and Oreos. I remember when marshmallow fluff and Nutella were quite popular when I was, I'd say, maybe middle school or high school. So you can try that out. The Oreo fluff sounds pretty good. I don't know if it's still popular to this day with schools, but I remember when I was in middle school / high school around that time, it was very popular. A lot of kids loved having the marshmallow fluff. I had some teachers that were like, that's not healthy. I had one teacher in particular who was, she was very healthy. Like she ate very healthy, non-processed foods. And she would walk around and she'd be like, you shouldn't be eating that Twinkie there. You shouldn't be, it was just, she was kind of satire about it, but it was like, that marshmallow fluff, you know how much sugar is in that. So, anyway, so that's Van's Frozen Custard and Burgers at 16 East Main Street, located in East Dundee. Nice place to go to, conveniently located around lots of other places around the area of East Dundee that you can check out for yourself. So feel free to do that. Absolutely. And you know what? With that being said here, I think what I'll do, because when usually around the 12 o'clock hour, I do talk about, what's happening in the area. I do also like to do town highlights. Town highlights gives an opportunity to focus in on a town or a city and talk about them. So I think I'll do that today. Later into the show, we'll do the town highlight of the Dundee area, the East Dundee area. So we'll talk a little bit about that. I'll do it in honor of my grandma. Sounds good. This does wrap it up here for the 10 o'clock hour of Out to Lunch with WRMN AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town. Stay tuned. We will be back with more in just a bit.
In the mood for some great barbecue but just don't have time to make it yourself? Carry out Coleman's Barbecue on Elgin's East Side at 79 Clock Tower. Coleman specializes in ribs, tips, chicken wings, seafood, and sandwiches with sides like coleslaw, potato salad, and dessert. Try Coleman's exotic mild sauce. It's the bomb. You can also buy sauce in gallon or pint sizes. It's prepared just right. The Coleman's way. Call 224-535-8153. In the mood for some great barbecue but just don't have time to make it yourself? Carry out Coleman's Barbecue on Elgin's East Side at 79 Clock Tower. Coleman specializes in ribs, tips, chicken wings, seafood, and sandwiches with sides like coleslaw, potato salad, and dessert. Try Coleman's exotic mild sauce. It's the bomb. You can also buy sauce in gallon or pint sizes. It's prepared just right. The Coleman's way. Call 224-535-8153.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410. Elgin time, 11 o'clock.
With your 1410 WRMN Newsflash, I'm Sean Credan. Brought to you by Sky Rizzi. 18-year-old Manny Davis is under arrest after a school resource officer spearheaded an urgent investigation into a threat against Larkin High School. Elgin Police Department, upon verifying the threat's lack of credibility, charged Davis with 1 count of disorderly conduct, specifically making a threat of violence against a school a Class 4 felony. In an unexpected turn of events, Middle River Power has decided to keep its Elgin Energy Center operational, scrapping earlier plans to close the 540-megawatt gas-fired plant in Illinois. This decision follows a significant surge in capacity prices in the PJM interconnection area, where prices skyrocketed to $270 per megawatt per day. King County has made its draft for the 2025 fiscal year budget publicly accessible, inviting residents to scrutinize and understand how their tax dollars might be allocated, totaling $416.7 million. It's a 4% decrease from the previous year. With your 1410 WRMN Newsflash, I'm Sean Credan.
Flo here from Progressive to tell you how you get more than great savings with us. You get customer service access through our mobile app, online chat, or by phone.
That's a lot of ways I can get in touch with you. I see what's going on here. You can't name favorites, but I'm your #1 customer.
Actually, we offer all our customers these ways to contact us.
I'm sure you give just any customer your personal
company
contact info.
Well, you did call us more than any other customer this year. So in that sense, you are our #1 customer.
Get help from Progressive through the website, app, chat, or phone. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
I spray and scrub, but the soap scum in my bathtub is still there.
I spray and scrub, but the burnt sauce on my stovetop sticks around.
Sprays can leave grime behind, but Mr. Clean Ultra Foamy Magic Eraser combines the scrubbing power of an eraser with the cleaning power of Dawn to melt away tough messes on contact.
Just wet, squeeze, and erase.
Stop spraying, start erasing, and clean with more magic than ever with Ultra Foamy Magic Eraser.
Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean.
In the middle of the night, everything will be all right if you listen to Coast right here on WRMN, 7 days a week from midnight to 5 a.m. Each night on Coast to Coast, listeners are captivated by George Noory with discussions on news and current events, conspiracy theories, UFOs, life after death, and all things curious and unexplained. Coast to Coast, every night, midnight to 5 a.m. right here on WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
For nearly 2,000 severely injured veterans, everyday life has become filled with barriers. So we build specially adapted homes at Homes for Our Troops. And thanks to our donors and supporters, this life-changing gift of freedom is provided mortgage-free to these veterans. But we need you to join us too in completing this important mission. Please visit hfotusa.org and help build homes and rebuild lives.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN. The Cubs came up short at Wrigley Field on Tuesday. It was a 4-3 setback against Oakland. Jordan Wicks suffered the loss. He went 5 innings and allowed 4 runs on 7 hits. The Cubs remain 6 games out of a wild card in the National League with time running out. The White Sox had their 3-game winning streak snapped last night. It was a 5-0 shutout loss against the Angels in Anaheim. Angels starter Griffin Canning went 6 innings. He struck out 6 and allowed 3 hits. The Sox dropped to 36 and 116. That's just 4 losses away from tying the Major League record of 120 losses in a season. Road game for the Bears this Sunday. They take on the Colts in Indianapolis. Rookie quarterback Caleb Williams, no surprise, bruised up after suffering through 7 sacks on Sunday against the Texans. Bundle auto and home, renters or condo, and save with Progressive. I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
Imagine your team always looking and feeling their best in high-performance technical workwear. Cintas can make it happen. They have garments for almost every job imaginable. And with the Cintas Workwear program, you get freshly laundered garments delivered every week for everyone on your team. Great garments without the bother of laundry. That's a real perk for employees. Find out how Cintas can boost team image and morale. Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
Our daughter Jessie loves playing detective.
But since we discovered she has sensitive skin, we've been playing detective too.
We thought the problem was our puppy.
But it was actually our old detergent. So we switched to Tide Free and Gentle.
Tide Free and Gentle has no dyes or perfumes, so it's gentle on her skin.
If it's got to be clean, it's got to be Tide Free and Gentle. This back-to-school season, Tide and Downy are giving back with $1.5 million in scholarships. Enter to win. No purchase necessary. US/TC 17.
Let me tell you a story about Bill. Bill was a normal guy in his 50s. He had back surgery about 2 years ago. Bill was in a lot of pain. He dealt with his pain by taking the Percocets his doctor prescribed for him. Bill took more and more and more of them to help with the pain, until one day the prescriptions weren't enough to get rid of Bill's pain. Then one day Bill found someone to help him get rid of the pain with illegal drugs he didn't need a prescription for. Fast forward to today. Bill lost his job and his family. The only thing he does have is his drug dealer. If you know Bill's story and you don't want to end up like Bill, call the Detox and Treatment Helpline right now to get away and get treatment.
800-694-1127. 800-694-1127. 800-694-1127. Call right now. Help is standing by. 800-694-1127.
All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the 11 o'clock hour of Out to Lunch with WRMN. AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town. We're taking you out to lunch, giving you some suggestions on some good food, awesome places to go to, things to do and see, all within the Fox River Valley. There you go. We are WRMN AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town. Feel free to check out our website, WRMN1410.com, if you want to check out our information here too. Again, that's WRMN1410.com. We've got the weekly football contest presented by Rookies. That's the Rookies Pick 6. If you want to learn more information about that, you can visit WRMN1410.com. Check out how it works. Each week during the NFL season, listeners have a chance to win a $25 gift card to Ricky's All-American Sports Bar and Grill. The certificate is also redeemable at any of the following restaurants, including Village Squire, Old Republic, and also Alexander's. Ah, nice. Alexander's, great place to get some breakfast. Especially love your breakfast. So lots of good places. That is within the Karras family restaurants. Very nice. And you have to do is, of course, simply submit your picks via email to mark@WRMN1410.com each week. You can also drop them off in Redemption Center, which we're open only on Saturdays from 9 until 12 o'clock. So if you want to stop on by, get a pick 6 sheet, you can feel free to do that. That is on Saturday. That's from 9 until 12 o'clock as well, too. So, and then the winner will be announced every Wednesday at 8:15 a.m. on the First Shift Show on WRMN with Marky B. So there you go. More information, of course, can be found here, WRMN1410.com. Let's talk about the National Day calendar today. Well, of course, we're going to start off here. We have a couple today on National Day calendar. And then, of course, there's also National Today. There's some other ones that are also featured on there as well. We're going to start off here, of course, with the one I already talked about, giving the testimonial to Freddy's Frozen Custard for their burgers, as well as Van's Frozen Custard. It's National Cheeseburger Day. Yum. Delicious. Now, the thing about a cheeseburger here, too, or just burgers in general, is you can do it any way you like. I mean, you see nowadays, too, donut burgers, where you get burger meat and cheese and different toppings. Instead of on buns, brioche buns, seed buns, Get it between like two Krispy Kreme style of donuts. I don't know if I'd like that though. But maybe people out there do like it. You know, maybe you do. This is in honor of America's favorite sandwich with a slice of cheese. Yes, the All-American Burger. It's National Cheeseburger Day today, everybody. So very, very cool. Definitely a way to celebrate is getting a burger. Now, I had one yesterday, so I am a little bit burgered out right now. I'm like, okay, I need to lay off the burgers a bit. But you can still celebrate, of course, for sure. And a few days ago, we celebrated National Double Cheeseburger Day. We did. Must have been during the weekend because I would have noticed it. The food, or maybe we did talk about it. The food holiday is the lighter version, so it's not double cheeseburger, it's just cheeseburger. With only a single stack, this tasty burger still earns a celebration. So there you go. Now, there are many theories about the beginning of the cheeseburger. Now, there is some history on the actual burger here too. Like the regular burger outside of the cheeseburger. There's a longer history there. According to Hannah Wall out of foodandwine.com, well, there's no denying that the hamburger occupies a unique place in the American mind. But where did it start? Well, apparently here, and again, this is by foodandwine.com, you go back to Rome, first century AD. The first stirrings of what became to resemble a hamburger was ground minced meat dish that contained pine nuts, pepper, and flavorings of wine and garum as well too. So there's kind of the first side of it. You get into the 13th century AD. You get steak tartare, I think is how it's pronounced. The Mongols were fierce horsemen who conquered most of Eurasia with thick slabs of beef tucked under their saddles, eaten after being tenderized by the day's riding. You get the Hamburg sausage in London of 1747. Hannah Glass's The Art of Cookery is published in 1747 in London, describing the smoked sausage of ground minced beef, as well as peppers, cloves, nutmeg, garlic, vinegar, salt, red wine, and rum, all served on toast. So it's called the Hamburg sausage. You get to 1802. As we get closer into the reign of the Victorian era, not quite into the Victorian era yet, but getting close. The Oxford English Dictionary, the language's foremost lexicon, describes Hamburg steak as a, quote, hard slab of salted minced ground beef, often slightly smoked, mixed with onions and breadcrumbs. So there you go. And again, I'm just talking a little bit of history here on just the regular burger as well. Then you get closer into the 1880s, 1885. There are dubious and conflicting claims that at this far in New York State, the brothers known as the Menches brothers in Erie County Fair, New York, they ran out of pork sausages and put some beef onto a sandwich, thereby creating a burger. This was at a state Erie County Fair in New York back in 1885. There's some other history here, too. There's Oscar Weber Wilby in Bowden, Oklahoma. The first documented appearance of the flame-grilled beef patties in a sourdough bun created by Bilby and his wife Fanny to celebrate the 4th of July back in 1891. You get to the St. Louis, however you pronounce it, St. Louis. Meet me in St. Louis. Love that movie. At the World's Fair in Missouri in 1904. There you go. Meet me in St. Louis. Meet me at the fair. This is Fletcher Davis claimed to have been serving beef in sandwiches since the 1880s and has sold out of his, quote, hamburgers at this world-famous exhibition. Yes. There you go. And then the history goes on and on, of course, talking a little bit more about the burger and how it came to be. But when it comes to the national day today, it's Cheeseburger Day. So when it comes to the actual cheeseburger, there's some theories on when it kind of started. I would say maybe like they say theories of like in the 1920s for the cheeseburger. One story suggests that Lionel Sternberger invented the cheeseburger in 1926 while working at his father's Pasadena, California sandwich shop. The Right Spot is what it was called. During an experiment, he dropped a slice of American cheese on a sizzling hamburger And here we are today. Yes, yes, yes. Like numerous iconic foods, many people in restaurants claim the original story, the origin of story. So it's kind of a mixture here too. Is it fact or fiction? Well, whatever it might be, the burger's here and it's here to stay, most likely. So definitely a good food choice to have, you know, in moderation. I've been having burgers quite a bit, so I got to lay off a little bit of the burgers. So there's even some little history here too. For example, a restaurant in Los Angeles called Odell's placed a cheeseburger on their menu in 1928. It came smothered with chili, all for the price of a quarter. $1. Wow. What a time. Also here in Louisville, Kentucky, there was a restaurant called Kalen's Restaurant that they claimed that they invented the cheeseburger in 1934. One record gives the Humpty Dumpty Drive-In in Denver, Colorado, bragging rights its trademark that they received in 1935 for the name cheeseburger. So, and there's even more out there too. Another who applied for a trademark of that word was Gus Belt, the founder of Steak and Shake. Sometime in the 30s, he also applied for the trademark too. Despite all these claims, a couple things are for sure. Cheeseburger checks all the marks for satisfying craving, of course. So happy National Cheeseburger Day today. Yes, yes, yes. Feel free to let me know. Let me know here on the show. What's your favorite place to get a burger? My favorite place to get a cheeseburger is at Village Squire. I love their burgers there. I mean, again, for me, a burger, like, I'm not too picky with burgers too much. I just like burger. I mean, there's tons of places that, like, I would say the majority of places that I've been to where I get burgers, I always enjoy it. It's not like I'm only sticking to one type of burger or one restaurant. You know, I've been incorporating more into, you know, when I was younger, I would just have cheeseburgers. That was it. But I incorporate the lettuce, the tomato, the onions. And yesterday I had mustard on it too. So I like to mix and match it a little bit there with the burgers. Guacamole burger, very good at Sammy's Mexican Grill. So some good places to go to. Lots of places offer burgers.